Yo, 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 what's up? This is Gentleman from Judge the Vision Girls in the Peach Cap. I don't know what in the world just happened right there. Ooh. Y'all, I've been pressure washing the greenhouse. I got dirt all over me. I ain't gonna be on here long. That's what we say every time. We end up being on here for an hour or so. But we're trying to stay consistent. Go live every day. Show y'all a little bit. You know, show y'all some stuff. Let y'all know what's going on. Frank's Red Hot. I put that shit on everything. What's up? What's up, 301? What's up, DJ? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? We're going to give it just a few minutes and see if some people can tap in. And what's up, Scoot? We're going to see if some people can tap in. And I'm going to show y'all something. And we'll go from there. I'm just emptying out my pockets. So, yeah, yeah, that, I don't know what that means. What happened at the store? The coupon, oh, I was going to go get a water. The coupon, had expired. It expired. They said that it was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this past weekend. Go figure. So he said would you like to return it? And I said, no, I don't want to return it. I mean, I'm here now, I got it, you know what I mean? And it is what it is. But I'll show y'all how that works. I'll show you how it works. Come on. Let's go see it. Let's go see it. It's actually, let me make sure my Wi-Fi's on. Hold on. To get a air over hydraulic. I need to get an air over hydraulic. 12-ton. I need to get a air over hydraulic. So that's 3/16 plate, and it bent that thing like nobody's business. Where'd everybody go? Everybody jumped ship. Oh, on my end, it says there's nobody on here, so I was fixing to kill the video if there wasn't nobody on here. Apparently so, Tulu. Apparently so. Apparently so. But that right there is 3/16 plate. That's 6 inches across. This is the piece that I done earlier today when I hooked it up, and we just done that together. That right there is going to be great. Can you see? Hold on a second. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Scoot? I must have missed it. I'm about to get political. What's up, Chris? What's up, Scoot? Can you see my crest? He would not let me post new, but I don't know what's going on. All right, so I see it, Scoot. Let me think about it. So, yeah, that right there worked out great. That right there worked out great. That right there is going to help me tremendously. So I can bend. Now my little brake over here, it does. Yeah, let me think about it. So my little brake right here, it does little stuff, 18 gauge, 16 gauge, 22 gauge. It just don't have enough. It just don't have enough ice to do it don't have enough tail to do 3/16 because I want to make this bracket right here. I want to make this bracket out of 3/16. And by doing that, I need to break it here and here. I need this to be 2 inches wide. So this will fold up and make a bracket. It won't be radius like that, but you get the point. And that right there is going to work out great. So it'd basically be just like that, but it'd have this profile, and it'd be 2 inches wide. So that is what I'm looking at. So that is cool. So I just wanted to show you all that. Like I said, I just wanted to show the press you got can't do that. This little press, this, DJ, you asking about this press? You talking about this one? No, this one, no, Yeah, see that one right there? Yeah, see this is that press right there. No, Chris, they didn't have any coupon. It had expired. This is this. So there's a shear, a brake, and a roller. This brake works with this little rotating gear thing here. This one will not do 3/16. But this one right here, that one that I got today from Harbor Freight, that one right there, yeah, it says 6 inch wide, it'll do 3/16. Well, actually 6 inch wide, it said it'll do quarter, and it'll do 3/16, 12 inches wide. So that one right there, this one we just used with the, what's up, Ray? Man, where you been? Yeah, the one with this one right here, that one we'll do this. And that's what we just did. That's what we just did, is that. I got to clean up back here. So, yeah, so that right there, this one right here done the 3/16, which is that one. The one that I got today at Harbor Freight. 12-inch shock brake. It says it'll do aluminum. It'll do 3/8, 5/16, and 3/16. And then mild steel, it'll do 5/16, quarter, and 3/16. Stainless, it'll do quarter, 3/16, and 1/8. So, yeah, I know, Chris. So that right there. So that right there is going to be great. So now when I make this bracket, right here, when I make this bracket out of 3/16, I can bump break it both ways and make this perch. So that's cool. That's cool. So that's about it. So, let me share something with you guys. I got the coilovers. Let's see. I got the coilovers put on. Going to start on the gas tank tomorrow and the engine mounts and get the front bumper mounted. I found out that 1953 to 1958 F100 radiator bracket. I can buy that, and I got one ordered. And then when I get it, then I'm gonna order a radiator and go ahead and get the radiator mounted, or get that started. So tomorrow, gonna try to get the braces, or not the braces, get the cab mounts made, start on the gas tank, and get the front bumper bolted too. So that's that. And I pressure washed the greenhouse. So now let me tell you something else. Because my battery's at 11% and it's 9 o'clock. And I'm not going to be here. I'm not going to be on here that long. And I just want to let y'all know that Frank's Red Hot. I put that shit on everything. So, if the ones that didn't see the short video today, if somehow you missed it, let me spend. It's 18 minutes now. Let me spend 22 minutes on and show you something. So the UPS guy showed up today, and he come up here and he says, I don't know what's in this box, but you're going to have to come help me. And I said, okay. So I go down there, and this box was in his truck. Now, that box down there was in this box with all this paper and all of the paper. I just every day ceases to amaze me. This box right here, this box was stuffed with this paper, and then this box was stuffed into this box with a piece of 3/4 plywood. And the UPS guy says, dude, I have no idea what's in that box. And I said, I don't know what's in that box, because I got something ordered, but this ain't what I got ordered. So I said, if you wait a few minutes, I'll show you. And he said, okay, cool. So we clocked out, and we cut the box open. We got this box out. We dumped everything out of this box, and then that box was in that box. And I'm like, holy crap, dude. And then we get this box out of that box, and then we start opening it, and this box was slam packed full of brown paper. And I said, damn, somebody shipped me a bunch of brown paper. And this thing is heavy as rocks, right? Well, I don't know where Elko's at. Elko's not on here tonight, and I don't know where Elko's at. But me and Elko was talking about different stuff today, and Elko said that he needed to get an arbor press. And I showed you guys today an arbor press at Harbor Freight, about yay tall, about yay wide. Like $79 for like a 1-ton press. So when we reached in that box right here, we reached in this box, and let me show you what was in there. That. That was in that box. And that son of a beach is heavy. Now, I said something wrong in the video. I said it was 6 tons. It's not 6 tons. It's a 3-ton press, arbor press. That son of a gun right there is grown. That right there, yeah, Scoot, that son of a gun right there is a grown one. So what I did is I said, this looks like a good place for it right here, because it's already dead space. So I got 2 half-inch bolts. I put them on the table. I marked them 3.5-inch center line. I punched it. I took the bolt and put it straight to the table and welded the bolt to the table because I didn't want to drill a hole in the table. I welded the head of the bolt straight to the table. It's pocketed in there. I picked this up and set that on there and tighten it down. And then my anvil will fit right here. And then I can move my anvil if I need to. And if I need to, let me put this down and I'll show you. So if I need to move, oh, it is heavy, man. I'm telling you, that's some. The UPS man said, I don't know what's in this box, but it's heavy and I hate you. That's what he said. So this is still good, right? So if I have to use my drill press, I still got room to use my drill press if I need to put it up here to drill press something. What's up, Ray? But I'm telling you what, U.S. Drake, this card was in there, so made in America, it said. And also, it's, I put it where this right here clears that. Look, I put a little bit of Pam on it. Where the Pam at? Where Pam at? Right here. Here's Pam. I put Pam on everything too. So I sprayed a little Pam on it. And then this is crazy. So yeah, so this is gonna, so this right here is gonna work out like really, really good. So let me show you something. Scoot, look, I am beyond. So now I can take my dies, my dimple dies, now I can take my dimple dies. Let me tell you. Yeah, look, now I can take my dimple dies, put on here, and I can use my dimple die to dimple die aluminum and 16 gauge steel, and I can use my dimple die set right here and do all my dimple dyeing right there. I mean, this is crazy, man. It is like crazy. So, and Yeah, and if that wasn't enough, I really hate showing this because I don't want people to think that I'm arrogant or I'm bragging or anything. I just want, because it was two different subscribers. That one sent me that, and then one sent me this, and they didn't want to be named. They didn't want their name said or nothing like that. But I know they're watching, and I just want to tell them and everybody. Scoot's one. There's several others that want to be anonymous, that have blessed me with stuff that is just, it's just it's crazy. It's just crazy. I mean, I don't even have any words anymore for it. I mean, my good friend Mark, there's a guy I know, he's followed me on Facebook. And something's crazy with Facebook. Man, I've already jumped up to like, let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm up to like 13, let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think like 12,000 followers on Facebook, which is, it's bananas. It's crazy. It's just took off like really, really crazy. And I just post. I don't go live on Facebook. I post reels, but just to work, and I just post pictures. I don't even do this, what I do. I don't even do this on Facebook. But the second thing is I have a engine hoist, and I got the engine hoist out, the hydraulic ram. I got it out, haven't used it in years. And I brought it up here to set the engine in for the 302, and the seal had busted, right? The seal had busted. And Harbor Freight's got a cylinder, but Harbor Freight's like an hour away. By the time I go and get back, it's an hour. I just brought the tractor in here, hooked a strap to it, picked it up with the tractor, set it in there, and just whatever. Well, I said that in one of these videos, like I used a tractor, or I posted pictures setting it with a tractor, and then I get a message from this subscriber. He's got my number. He texts me and he's like, you need an engine hoist. And I said, I actually have one, but the cylinder's busted. Right? The cylinder's busted. And, hey, Elko, don't go nowhere, buddy. Hang tight. I said, the cylinder's busted. Well, then this subscriber sent me a cylinder. So I got a cylinder for my engine hoist. And not just any cylinder. So here it is. So he sent me this cylinder, air over hydraulic, to put on my engine hoist to pick up engines or whatever. And I'm sharing this to express my gratitude that he sent me this, and it's air over hydraulic. So I won't. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I mean, it literally is, and I mean, you can't make this up. I mean, it's an 8-ton air long ram. I mean, it's just, yes, Scoot, I'm crazy. Hey, Elko. We was talking about Arbor Presses today, and I was showing you the one at Harbor Freight, and I said, hey, this one will be good because it's 1 ton, and you can use this or whatever. I don't know if you just now tapping in or you didn't see the beginning of this, but I got this big, you'll have to go back and watch it. I got this big ass box. I got this big ass box, and then we got to digging in it, and look. Look at that. It's a 3-ton Arbor Press. And let me just show you in comparison how big this thing is. It's big. That's what she said. Yes, look. This son of a gun's a damn grown. This is big boy. This is. So now I'm gonna use to make some tomorrow. I'm gonna start playing with the dimple dies to do aluminum and stuff, and I bolted it to the table right here, and here's hey Elko, here's that piece of railroad iron I was telling you about. Look, this is all you need right here. Get you a piece of railroad iron, and you can make you an anvil. And I'm telling you, that's all you need right there. That's all you need. Yeah, Elko, that came today from a subscriber and was in that box right there. And the UPS man said, I hate you. I don't know what's in that box. Let's open it. Yeah, so a subscriber sent me this today, and I got this today from a subscriber. Look, I have no idea. I have no idea. Yeah, they want to be anonymous. They don't want me to call their name out. And I don't know. They haven't even chimed in. But if they're watching this or you watch it later, I am greatly humbled by it. Like, you have no idea. Greatly humbled. And this is Frank's Red Hot, and I put that shit on everything. So, yeah. Hey, y'all just wait. Y'all just wait. I think it's supposed to be here tomorrow or Saturday. You just wait to what's going in this hole right here. You just wait till you see what's going in that hole. Look, a little bit of the stuff came today. This right here came today. This come today right here. This is a part of it. I'm not even gonna flip it over so you can see the name of it, because if you see the name of it, you'll Google it. Yes, Scoot, I am, look, I was talking to a good friend that I've known for decades. He's followed me on Facebook, and he's got a 53 and I got a 54, and super great guy too. You know, he's an old airplane pilot, and he's a machinist, and he's in his late 60s, and we talk every day. He texts me every day, and we talk, and you know, just we try to talk every day. And I told him, I showed him this before I showed anybody, you know. And he said, man, you have helped me over the years, and you've helped anybody. He said, man, you'll truly help anybody, and stop doing what you're doing to help somebody. And he said, just as soon as I get my plane finished, I'm going to fly down to the local airport, because he's only like an hour and 30 minutes if he flies here. And he said, we're going to go out and we're going to hang out together. And I said, come on, man, let's go. So, look, you guys are the best. I mean, every one of you, I mean, I wish I could have, well, I mean, I could, but I wish I could have like a big ass appreciation day and just fill this whole just fill this whole thing in with folks, and we just eat street tacos and just like have just like an appreciation day, you know, like a little daggone picnic or not a party, but just appreciation. But yeah. I can't, yeah. So Chris knows what this is, because we talked last night via text. He knows what this is. Yeah, street tacos and street corn. Let go. Get in me belly. Get in me belly. So I don't know if the ones that's just now tapping in. I got the coilovers on. I got some messages asking me, like, is that going to work? That shear, blah, blah, blah. You know, people's asking the shear of that. Well, since this is a truck, this Fat Man, this is where I got the 4-link stuff from. They're out of business now. They went out of business in December, but they've been in business for 40, 50 years. And I still talk to the owner, and I said, man, is that going to work? And he said, that shear bolt right there, he said, you can put a grade 8 bolt if you freaking out. He said, but That one bolt on that shock, on that coilover on a pickup truck is fine. I've been doing it for 40 years and I've not had an issue. He says, now, if it was on something else, like a car or something like that, then you would do a 2-bolt shear. Is that a ratchet style? Ratchet type. What are you talking about, 301? What are you talking about? The coilover? The coilover is those right there. These are the Phantom series. Yeah, no bags. Yeah, no bags. It's coilovers in the back and coil springs in the front. Yeah, no air ride. No air ride. None whatsoever. Y'all hear that whoop a wheel? Look. I didn't shut him up. Can you do a brace off of that? He wants to do it. All right, can you do a brace off of that? You talking about this? Is that what you're talking about, a brace off of that? Is that what you're talking about, Chris? Doing a brace off of that? How you know those whistles? How do I know that's a whippoorwill? Tulu, how do I know that's a whippoorwill? Because I don't know, country, I guess. I've called one up. He's not going to do it. I got him shut up. He ain't going to do it. If I get in here and be quiet, let me turn the light out. Let me turn the light out. He'll do it again. The Bob White whistle goes, okay, Bob White is. So a Bob White is. That's a Bob White. Then a whippoorwill's. Let me get in here. We use those overseas. Well, if you've never seen a whippoorwill, Google whippoorwill, a whippoorwill bird, and look at it. They are a ground bird, but they fly, right? And if you've ever seen a whippoorwill, you will get like, what the hell is that? It's like a duck-billed platypus. Like, what is that? So one night I was in here with the lights out, right? So one night I was in here like this with the lights out. Dark as dark can be, right? Right? It's dark, but you can see I got street lights. And I was sitting right here. Look. I was sitting right here, right? In the dark, right here like this, right? And he was down there in the bottom. And I kept going. He'd whistle and I go. And he flew down on the sidewalk right there on the concrete. And he kept jumping up. And I called that sucker and he come all the way up here on the concrete. He just hopped like a daggone penguin, just hop. And when he got all the way up here, I turned the light on and went, booga, 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 booga. And that son of a gun said, and he took off. And when he took off, he flew straight up and he hit the damn 10, and then he flew on out, and that sun gun was gone. He was madder than hell. He was gone. You scared of birds? Hold on a second. Let me show you something else. Hold on. Let me get something right. Hold on. Let me get my hands right. Hold on. Y'all hang tight. Hang tight. Here you go, Tulu. Hold on. I ain't gonna put my face up here. I'm gonna do it over here to the side. Ready? Oh, I do have a duck call. I got a duck call. This right here is a Canadian goose. And then then you got a, this is a crow. Yeah, shit. It's been forever, man. I used to do it with my hand. Let's see. I got more calls in the house, but this one here is like. That's a dove. That's that. And then, where's my turkey call at? Oh, my turkey call is in my truck. I think it's in my truck. Hold on. Let's see. I can't show you what's in my truck. If I show you what's in my truck, I get banned on YouTube. All right. So no turkey this. Yeah, I ain't got no turkey yet. All right, let's see. Hold a second. Let me plug my phone up. My phone's in critical mode. What's up, big fish? So this just can't touch it. Don't touch it. So this is a wing bone. So this is this part of the wing. This is this part of the wing. This is this part of the wing. You hollow them out and clean it all out. Just come in the house from putting in my headliner. Did you get your wiring harness figured out? Let me show you how this works. Yeah, ripped it out. Ah, that sucks. So that's that. This is a slate call. Hold on. This is a slate call, or a pot call, whatever you want to call it. So this is a wood stick. Oh, I guess my other ones are in the house. So if you really want to get them going crazy, if you really want to get him going crazy, you do this right here. You have to be sitting down and go, I don't know, man. I don't even know hell if I can do it without sitting down. I've never tried to do it sitting it. Ah. Hold on a second. I'm going to do it. I can do it in the woods. I can't do it standing up. I have to cradle this son of a gun. And my phone's in critical mass. So let me sit down. So let me sit right here. So if you really want to get them crazy, if you're doing both together, yeah, if you're doing both together, that son of a gun can't stand it. If he's there and he's on fire, that son of a gun will come running. He'll come in there and say, here I am, girls. Well, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, Frank's Red Hot. I put that shit on everything. Well, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, the only person that can save him is his old lady. Yeah, he come running. He come running looking for love, and he finds them 3.5s. That 3.5. If Tulu goes missing, we'll be looking for him in the chicken coop. Look, man. Look, Tulu. I've been in the woods before, all ghillied out, all ghillie suit out, leaned up against a pine tree with holly bush leaves on me, all ghillied out, right? All ghillied out. Be sitting there with a shooting stick sitting there like this, and I have a mouth call in, right? So they make mouth calls where you can stick them in your cheek, in the roof of your mouth. So I'll be sitting there like this, and I know there's one coming, and I go, and I'll be calling like, ew, 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 and I'll be striking the leaves with my hand. And I've been sitting there like this right here, looking down this creek bottom, and a turkey will walk up. A turkey will walk around the tree and do this right here. And I'll be leaned up against the tree like this with a shooting stick with a decoy about 20 yards in front of me, like this. And I'm behind, I'm sitting, big old pine tree be behind me, like big old pine tree. And I'll be sitting there like this right here, waiting. And this old boss hen to do this. She'll come around and she'll be looking at me. And I'll be sitting there like this right here. And that son of a gun will be sitting right here just all around me. And I'll be sitting there like this. And you can't move. Because if you move, she'll go, she'll let the whole world know you're sitting there. And you can't even see nothing. Right? Because my eyes are blacked out around and you got that mesh over your eyes and you can't even see them. And just sitting there like this. And she'll be like this. Like Ace Ventura. Like. And you can't do nothing. You can't shoot her. You can't do nothing to her. She'll be just, you're like, daggone girl, get gone. And then you'll hear him go, blah, 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 and she'll turn around and look. And then he'll come running and I sure hope to get one. Yeah. Hey, Tulu, check this out. I have been with a buddy before, and he'd be calling, right? He'd be calling. And a Jake, which is a boy turkey, just a young, like a yearling, come up one time, and the guy was sitting beside me, and he was calling, and his Jake come around, and he was like, boop, 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 boop. And my buddy was sitting there like this right here, and the turkey done this and leaned over him, because he's just sitting there like this, leaned over him to look at me, and he reached up there and grabbed that son of a gun by the neck. Just, and that's all. Yeah. Yep. I'll show you what, yeah, here's the turkey wings. Owen killed that turkey. And then Grant killed that one. Here's one. There's the beard and the spurs. Stuff like that. And there's a bear. Y'all seen George, right? Y'all seen Harry? Harry the spider? Yeah. Yep. Owen, I should have had that one mounted, but I still can. Owen ain't here no more, but boys and girls, I'm down to 3%. I've been on here an hour. I just want to let y'all see that. To the subscriber that sent me that, man, I greatly appreciate it. To the subscriber that sent me that, I greatly appreciate that. And for all the other subscribers that have took the time out of their day to send me stuff, I greatly appreciate it. Oh yeah, the jet coder called. The stuff's ready for the 68C10. I'll go Monday to get it, so I'll be back on it. I'll be back on the 68C10 Monday, and I'll try to get all of it done. I'll get it scheduled to go to the dyno, so it'll probably be the week of the 4th, the 5th to go to the dyno. And then here's all this other stuff I got to do. Here's that, and we'll go from there. Tomorrow we're going to start building the gas tank. And go from there. So I really appreciate every single one of you. I really do. Let me go burn this trash, put it in my wood heater, and remember what I said, boys and girls. Don't worry about the man up the road or down the road. Sweep off your own front porch while sweeping off anybody else's. Put God first at loose end drag. Peace, I'm chicken grease. I'm out.